All right, we have been waiting. We have been literally dying for this. Not even waiting, dying for this. Blanc finally has her skill set. We're gonna check it out here today. See how it is. See if it's a character worth something for. Let me tell you now. Animation just flashbanged me. All right, I clicked the tweet. All right, now I went to open the tweet again, and oh my god, my eyes. I was just blasted with this. Look at this. You'll understand why. Like and subscribe. Helps out a ton. Let's check it out. All right, here's the animation, and this is what I mean by flashbang. All right, you'll understand in a second. Ready? So this is what I saw, and this is where the flashbang kicks in right now. Now, there you go. Oh my god, there's no way. There is no way. There's no way. There's no way you do Makima and power like that, and then release that, and you say, you know what? We can't. We gotta keep things censored here. Oh my god, look at it. Like, how are you gonna know where you're shooting at a time, man? Like, you're just gonna be missing every shot. No, there is no way. Look at the burst. Like, genuinely, 50% of you just busted right now. But that's beside the point. Oh my god, look at this, dude. No, there is no shot they're making a character like this. Oh my. See, I don't know how I feel, right? I think they had to rework the character. I would like to look where I'm shooting. I'm joking around. But overall, pretty cool character. That's Blanc for you. Just imagine what Nora's gonna turn out to be. Just imagine what she's gonna be. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. Oh my god. I'm looking at the comments here. What are you looking at? Stop being weird, alright? I was looking at the comments the entire time and looking at the movement that was getting created or caused, right? I don't know what you're looking at, you weirdos. Come on, man. Get your hand on the head. I can't. Get your hand off and get the head out of the gutter. I can't speak right now. If you understand those jokes, you're welcome. On it, we have Type Defender. She is a burst 2, by the way. That is huge. Okay. She's a burst 2. So, not a burst 3, which is pretty good. She's an assault rifle user, as we know. Code is Wind. We have skill 1, Lucky Guard. Activates after landing 120 normal attacks. Create a shield equivalent to 11.8% of the caster's max HP, which protects all allies from damage. Lasts for 5 seconds. That's actually pretty freaking good. That's pretty good. Rabbit Twins W. Now, this is it. So if you don't already know, these characters are, I believe, sisters. Is that what it is? And because of that, they are going to buff each other by being on the same team. All right? They're the same squad, hence they're on the same team, hence they have to be put together on the same team, hence you have to put them on the same team. Get it? Good. So due to that reason, just make sure when you do use these characters, they can only buff each other if they're on the same team. All right? Which is why it's going to be a little bit expensive if you're pulling, like right now. So again, realize that when you go into this banner that you should pull both to maximize both, if you will. But we'll read through and you'll understand in a second here. So, with it, what is it? Activates the full burst end, affects all allies, constantly recovers 3.68% of caster's max HP every 1 second for 5 seconds. It's not bad. Activates when full burst ends with an ally from the same squad on the battlefield, affects self. The same squad, I think, is only Nora. I think there's no other character in the game that can do that, so that's there. All right. Now to proc this, you have to have that, which is it's gonna be a thing. People are gonna get mad for that, I know. But that's there. So does this character? Wait a second. Okay, never mind. Don't worry what I was looking there. She has veins. I just realized that. That's why people were saying veins. I was wondering why. Moving on. Burst skill showtime. Cooldown 60 seconds. Affects all allies. Constantly recovers 3.84% of caster's max HP every 1 second for 8 seconds. Affects one ally with the lowest HP except caster. Gain indomitability for 10 seconds. Max HP goes up by 31.68% for 10 seconds. Affects all enemies. Damage taken goes up by 39% for 0.26 for 10 seconds. That's pretty good. I mean, she's not a bad character at all. Wow. Yeah, so again, people were saying that like after Dorothy, like what's gonna happen? Characters are just gonna return to be mid. That's not bad. So overall, she can be used for a lot of content. She has so much survivability, it's nuts. So activates after landing 120 normal attacks. Creates a shield equivalent to 11.8%. Basically, keep you alive for 5 seconds. Protects all allies from damage. If you proc that at a good point, that could be so useful. That could be like literally so useful, yeah. It's still pretty good. Constantly recovers 4% almost of caster's max HP for every 1 second for 5 seconds. Then the cooldown goes down to the burst skill by 40 seconds. I mean, yeah, it's good too. Burst skill showtime, cooldown time 60 seconds, affects all allies, constantly removes 4% about of caster's max HP every 1 second for 8 seconds, affects one ally with the lowest HP except caster, gain double ability for 10 seconds, max HP up by 31%, damage taken increased by 10 seconds. So she's a pretty good strong character, regardless of what you have to say. She can help you in a lot of decent content. Like, she will be pretty strong. PvP wise, I don't play PvP like that. People keep asking me like my opinion on PvP. I don't play it like that, so I won't give that many solid and like good advice. But the damage taken burst is really strong. I think Novel has the same thing. If I were to open up, I have this. So this is for Honkai. We're gonna switch to where is it? Nikke. We'll see. I think Novel has the exact same thing that I was talking about there. I think that's what her kit has. Novel. This is why people use her because of that. Damage taken increased by 67%. So there's a difference. All right, this is 39%. This is for 10 seconds. What is this for? 5 seconds. So it's about the same. That's a very strong burst, right? So the way you same way. Never mind. But you know, damn, that just popped out of nowhere again. See, I just keep getting flashbang, bro. But yeah, with that pretty good character, I would say that again, not like worth a summon, if you will. Yes, the character looks beautiful. That's all true. Again, I would just wish this the character. If you care for the Nikke collab, that is there. Have your priorities straight for a limited character that may not return. But again, she's a good character. We'll see when it releases and all that appears and all that. We also have to see how Nor does. Whatever. We have to see how she builds up to be a character. Because again, you have to team them up. Yeah? So you have to be able to like swap off. If she's a burst 1, what happens then? Your burst 1 slot's gone. I think maybe she's a burst 3. We'll see. And yes, while editing this video, I realized I was looking at the video because it was just playing on the right monitor. For what reason? You don't want to know. I was just looking at it for research purposes, and I saw this, right? So you have Frimo over here, I think that's how you pronounce her name, Rupee and Viper. That kind of means that she's a burst 3, all right? That basically tells you that she's a burst 3 there. So whenever we get like the actual information on her, that will determine it. Let's see this. This is a burst 1, all right, as mentioned. We'll do Viper. This is a burst 2, and we'll check Rupee, which I think we already know. That is a burst 2. Now, burst 2 is also what your character right here is, all right? Burst 2. That means that she's most likely like 99.9999% chance. Yep, burst 3. So that is pretty good. At least that now is determined, which means that it will take up a burst 3 slot, so determine how that's going to go for you and in what content you need to replace that for Noir. Again, we'll have to see how the character is. Both had to be teamed up to get that second one to proc, which is again first hell in itself to pull both of them. That's investment. That will take you some gems, all right? That will take you some dollar bills. It's gonna be true. But later in life, let's say you invest in one and then you wait until you pull the second one off a wish list or stuff like that. You can do that. Remember, also this is a 3-week event. That's also true. So what that means is you won't be able to get these characters on a wish list for a good amount of time. We'll have to see when. Sometimes they always like give it an extra 2-3 weeks beyond the point of ending the banner till they actually drop them onto the main banner. So you may be waiting for a while, right? If that's rather you wait for your regular pools to go and get more and then you do it. It depends, right? So that's the end of the day. That's what you have to think about before you go and pull. But the character itself is pretty good. Could be good for some boss content. This is really big for survivability. This is really big. The ult, which is why you use novel kind of, that's really good. Like, that's good. And then after using that ult, this procs, which again, you need the rabbit twin for it, but it works. The entire kit works, and she could be a very strong character. We'll wait in game, see in what scenarios this procs and how it works. I will not be pulling for this, but I may have a, you'll see. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's been it for me. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Yeah, have fun, stay safe.